Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ashley. Today we are working on this house. I feel like we've been focusing so much over on the farm, which I'm loving, I'm enjoying, but I need to tackle the space. I've been having the itch to declutter, and I've almost done it a few times, and I'm like, no, I want to film it for you guys. So I woke up today and I'm like, that's it, we're getting it done. I'm switching gears. Chase is over at the farm, so I'm working on another like farm updates video. We're gonna start projects soon, I promise, but right now it's just like getting it prepped for that. So that is gonna be coming up, so be on the lookout for that. But today we are gonna be decluttering. I need to work on my closet, I need to work on my beauty products, I need to work on a lot of my home items so I can declutter them from this house and take them over to that house. The more that I can get rid of here, the more I can save, like not having to buy it to decorate and get that up and running. So that's what we're doing today. If you're new here, click that subscribe button and let's get going. This is the first place we're gonna start. I just feel like it's the easiest because I can just get through it so quickly and it can just like add up. I can do a good pile, which makes me motivated to move on. So we're gonna start in here. I am gonna start like a donate pile and then just a save pile. Some of this stuff, basically I went on this like ambush of just buying all this fashion stuff, and I have a mom uniform. You guys see me, like I've been wearing the same outfit since I started YouTube. So for several years. So there's some stuff I love. There's some pieces I bought just to have, like every woman needs in her closet, and I'm okay with those. But there's some shirts that are new. I just don't love the fit, and I'm keeping them just because I feel guilty that I bought them. I'm gonna throw them in a bin. If I don't go back to them, I'm gonna get rid of them next time we do a declutter. I may just throw them here in this ottoman. So I'm gonna be ruthless as can be. I need to go through my shoes as well. So let's tear through this closet. I just miss how my clothes used to have like room to breathe in between. And I know I could put some up here, but then I can't reach them even with the pole. It gets a little difficult sometimes. So we're gonna get rid of as much as we can. So let's go. I literally bought this so I could wear it around the 4th of July, like the week of it. Completely forgot I had it. I'll save it till next year. I mean, I can wear it the rest of the summer if I had to, but I literally had a whole outfit and I thought I was short that I could have been wearing. This is a huge pile of clothes to donate or get rid of, but these are ones I want to try on. So there's stuff that I've either loved before and haven't pulled out this summer, or they're items I bought that I haven't really tried on, or I did and I can't remember if I liked them or not. And I think that's why I just gravitate to putting the same thing on. So I'll probably go through that one more time at the end, but we're gonna go on to black. Black's where I tend to hold on to a little bit more, but I'm gonna try to do better. And then all my sets down here. of those clothes. Like, it is a massive pile. I will say these, I'm just about to organize. Those are staying, but there's so much down here. And what's crazier is you can't even really tell in my closet I got rid of that much stuff. I'm going to go through one more time because I'm trying to be ruthless. I'm trying to figure out where to put my pants, how to organize all of this. I just want everything to breathe. So I may be able to break some of this up. I don't know. But I am going to go through just real quickly one more time. I obviously didn't get rid of any jackets. I feel like I have in the past. And those are just like my basic ones I like to have on hand. So real quick, one more time, and then we're going to get it organized. And then I have to get that stuff folded.
Mama told me don't let them ever make you feel small. Yeah, I got my own power, and I'm standing tall. See, I'm coming to my rescue, but I don't need to be saved. I do it for myself, see, my mama paved the way. I don't need a man to buy me expensive things. See, I'm wanting more than what your money ever brings. 24 karat loving is what I need. And all my love's for free. I ain't even gonna lie, won't be easy to achieve. Cause you gotta get to work to get a woman like me. I won't settle for no less, cause I know what I'm worth. And a woman like me gonna get what she deserves. Daddy told me not to listen. Yeah, we could have it all. I can be my own boss and still
I'm honestly just trying to figure out the best way to organize this. This is always the hard part for me because I want it to look visually pleasing. And like when I walk past my closet in the hallway, I don't want to see a ton of colors. So I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to decide if I do it by like all of this is like long sleeves, short sleeves. I don't know. I'm going to go back and look at a few photos. I feel like I have a few photos posted up the closet where I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's how I love it. I'm going to go try to find those and see if I can like recreate it. This is looking so much better. I wish I could declutter more, but I'm going to hang on and just do the rest slowly over time as I try things on. But I feel like this is pretty good for the most part. Maybe some of my jeans, but I'll pop up the picture of like what I was going for. And I feel like this resembles it the most. Obviously I have more items in here now, but anytime I show a picture like this or an angle, I always hear, Ashley, I thought you had your colors done and you were going to add more color. I still have color in here. I'm always going to be a neutral girl, always. But I hide my colors because it stresses me out. So all my blues, greens, rusts, reds are all down there. And then more of like my patterns are back there. I'm very, very visual. And if I walk past my closet every day, or if I come in here and it's just crazy, I can't handle it. I just need to see the neutrals. So I'm definitely just a neutral girly by nature. I can't help it. I love black. And I've added more of like these, which are my colors, and taupes, stuff like that. So George is like, what is happening?
I don't need a man to buy me expensive things. See, I'm wanting more than what your money ever brings. 24 karat loving is what I need. And all my love's for free. I ain't even gonna lie, won't be easy to achieve. Cause you gotta get to work to get a woman like me. I won't settle for no less, cause I know what I'm worth. And a woman like me gonna get what she deserves. Yeah, I know just what I want. Yeah, my focus on you. Come and tell me, are you man enough to do what I do? I won't settle for no less, cause I know what I'm worth. And a woman like me gonna get what she deserves. With me right by your side, we could have it all. I'll be your provider, yeah, we'll never fall. Bet you'll praise the day your eyes first laid on a girl like me. I ain't even gonna lie, won't be easy to achieve. Cause you gotta get to work to get a woman like me. I won't settle for no less, cause I know what I'm worth. And a woman like me.
56 clothing pieces. I crammed them all in that bag. I'm out of breath. I'm sweating. That bag is bigger than an IKEA bag. That's how much is in there. And shockingly enough, like, it looks better, it feels better, But you would think with that many pieces, my closet would look empty, and it doesn't. So I'm definitely glad I did that. Like, it needed it. I just only want pieces in my closet that I want to put on, that I feel good in. I don't need all the extra fluff. Like I said, there's a few extra things in there that, like, you know, your little black dress, things you don't always need, but you just need just in case. I'm sure as winter comes, I'm going to go through more of these long sleeve. I just want to wait and do it around then. But we did good. Now we're gonna move on to like blankets, because I feel like I have them everywhere, and I'm just gonna put them all in a pile in the living room. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna even take the ones off the beds. I'll probably leave those just because they're more decor, but I'm gonna collect all of them and then figure out what I actually need.
I can feel the fire inside of me, lighting up the path under my feet. Everything I do is destiny. Yeah, I follow that feeling. Nothing stops me believing. Out with the old and in with the new. Feeling so good, do you feel it too? Climbing so high to take in the view. Out with the old and in with the new. Feeling so good, do you feel it too? Climbing so high to take in the view. Don't follow the rules, make them follow you. Do what you gotta do.
So one of my problem areas is blankets, and I think the hard part with blankets is it's not like shoes, it's not like clothes, it's not all in this one space together unless you're using multiple closets and then pull them all together when you're decluttering. But mine are all spaced out through the house. I have like 3 in my bedroom, I have like 6 before in our movie room, and then the guest bedroom, but we really don't need that many. So if you have items like this, pull it all together. Maybe it's books that you have spread out through the house, maybe it's home decor, whatever it is, pull it in so you can visually see how many you have, and I promise you, you're going to declutter so much easier.
Out with the old and in with the new. Feeling so good, do you feel it too? Climbing so high to take in the view. Don't follow the rules, make them follow you. Do what you gotta do. Come on, what you waiting for? There's no need to wait. We don't make mistakes. Nobody's in our way. Come on, what you waiting for?
I think I got them all, minus the 2 throws on the beds. So we're going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 21 when you count the ones on the bed. I think that's too many throws, so I've got to declutter some of these. And the good news is I can take them over to the farm for that house over there. I just got to figure out which ones I'm going to leave here, which ones I'm going to take. But I can tell you one thing, my heated blankets aren't going, and my weighted blanket. Those are definitely my favorite, especially during the winter time. I also pulled out these pillows. I don't think I'm going to need them at the next house. I'm going to take them over there just so I have the option. And then if I don't use them over there, I can get rid of them at that point. And just so you guys, I'm not lying to you, I actually have like 3 comforters in here. So I have all that, 3 comforters, that's full of sheets, that's full of sheets, that's full of sheets. So we'll probably be working on this here in a little bit too.
Come on, what you waiting for? What you waiting for? Come on, what you waiting for? Don't follow the rules, make them follow you. Do what you gotta do. Come on, what you waiting for?
blanket update. I kept my weighted blanket in here because a lot of the times I like to sleep with it. That's when I use it. And I like to keep a throw in here for when the boys jump up here. It's not too bad if the weather's fine, but if it's rainy, this can get dirty fast. So I like to just have a blanket close by that if I lay it up there, they'll stay on it. That's not like my throw blanket. So I got that taken care of. I did the one in my office. I like to keep one in there for editing. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out what I want out here in this space. So far, I kept this one because it's super soft, and this one's just like a pretty throw. I may end up using it at the farm. These I'm not sure of. I've loved them the last 2 years, but I'm gonna wait until I'm like decorating for Christmas. I don't know if I'm gonna need them because I have this one now, but if I don't use them here, I will definitely take it over to the farm to decorate. So I think I'm gonna get rid of these. I think I'm even gonna get rid of this one. The ones, sorry, I can't walk over. The ones I'm struggling with is this one right here, because it was like our, what is it, Arfo farmhouse. So I don't know that I want to get rid of it. And then this one's just massive. So I'm like, I don't know if I want this one here or at the farm. And then this, like, I love my heated blankets, but where am I going to put all 3 of these? But I'll probably keep those, figure out what to do with that, these 2, and then get rid of these right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far, maybe more. These are the blankets I decided to keep for the living room. And then these are the few that I'm gonna take to the farm. Basically, this is like 3 blankets, and then this one, I'm hoping I get to decorate over there for Christmas, and I think that'll be a cozy vibe. So I'm gonna take that. So basically, I'm just gonna start filling up this bed with everything that needs to go to that house. When we decide to do that, I've just gotta figure out painting first. I've got all the pillows, the blankets, some extra hangers, a fan, lights. I'm sure this is gonna get really full. And then these are the ones I'm going to donate. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 blankets leaving my house. Is the farm an excuse to keep a few more blankets? Probably. But otherwise, I think I would have been getting rid of some of these anyway. It's just nice. I can use them over there and not have to spend more money to replace them. So 7 blankets are leaving. I feel like that's huge for me. Okay, now we're moving on, and I want to tackle this area. I used to love having extra decor, and I still like having a few pieces, but I don't think I need near this much. And I'm gonna need a ton at the other house. So I'm gonna clear all this out, keep the main things, but anything I know I can use over there, I'm gonna just put it in here. Like I said, I'm just gonna start like a pile for everything that's going is in here. This looks so much better. You can actually see everything. Honestly, I might take that like concrete bowl eventually, but I just don't know if I'm gonna have a lot of spots for decor. I'll have some in the bathroom, some in the kitchen, you know, like a coffee table maybe. So I'm gonna have enough. I love this. Is like one of my favorite pieces. I'm hoping I can find a spot over there, but this is everything I'm taking. If I need more, I can always show up my house. But I'm starting to see a little vibe. It's an Ashley vibe. I love when these cabinets are organized. It has been so crazy lately and junky. I've been itching to get those areas done. So I can always do more, but I feel like that's a really, really good start. This is the next space I have to tackle. I don't want to tackle, but I definitely need to work on it. I need to declutter in here. It's bad. And I will say 3 of these are just comforters, and I'm not gonna get rid of those. We like having them. Like, one's just like a spare bedding set for Savvy. The 2 gray ones are extras, but like we like to have one that we can just put in the back of Chase's truck for fireworks shows. And I know it doesn't like, it can't get messed up. Like, it's not a good blanket. I need to go through all my sheets though. I have a hard time letting go of sheets.
I just wanna let you know that I could never let you go. Hey, you mean so much, can't imagine life without you. So I just wanna let you know. Hey, I can't get enough of you. You make me weak, 7 days a week. Oh, come the highest mountain, swim across the sea to help you see we're meant to be. Oh, we're meant to be. You're meant to be with me. Yeah. We're meant to be.
So this is another hoarding issue that I haven't talked about. Savannah gets it and Chase. I have a thing for white bedding, and it's all like really nice stuff, so I hate to get rid of it, but this is too much. Like, this is way too much. I will say there's a brand like my Bowl and Branch I've loved. I loved it's so soft, but it is so dingy, and just all the rest is white. I don't know. I've got to start going through this and find the brands, find the system, find the sets. Like, I have so many pillowcases, and these are all like kings, and I don't own any really king pillows. So I'm going to start sorting through this, but this is nuts. Look at all that.
I just wish the time would stop. Every time we meet and get to talk, shedding more light on the unknown from the start of the night to what can you hope. I just wish the time would stop. Yeah. I can't get enough of you. You make me weak, 7 days a week. Oh, on the highest mountain, I swim across the sea to help you see we're meant to be. Oh, we're meant to be. You're meant to be with me. Yeah. We're meant to be.
Okay, that was so much more work than I thought it was going to be. I just had so many different brands. I was trying to get the sets together. I was trying to decide what I needed. This is how it ended up. So Quince, I have 2 winter sets. So that's just how I like to do it. And this one on the right, I'm missing the Duvet cover, but that's because it's on my bed right now. So once I move everything off of it, or our guest bed, I can put it back in here. And then Linens and Hutch is what I'm currently using for the summer. So this is my backup set, and I have a set on my bed. So I have 2 sets for both seasons. So this right here, when I take all this off, I'll keep this here for me. It just got left on there. And then I'm going to do the Brooklinen at the other house because I had 2 sets, and then that's just easier. So I can keep certain brands here, certain brands there. I liked that I had 2 sets, so if someone is staying and they need a switch, or if someone's staying right after them, I'll get these clean before we go. I mean, they're clean, they've just been in a closet for a while. So I have 2 complete sets, so that will all go over there. So I feel so much better. I've had so much white bedding that I was just like ignoring. So now I'm gonna go make that closet prettier, but I want to show you, like, we're taking a lot over there. I'm decluttering a lot. I know I'm not like getting rid of it, but it's going out of my house.
You got me floating all over the place. I'm skipping on clouds high above me. Those butterflies when you whisper my name are falling so fast, yeah, it's crazy. Took my heart and put me back together. Can't believe that you would be the
Here is a final look at this closet. I like to keep this pillow. I basically switch back and forth between 2 pillows just depending on what seems best that night. So I have that one up there. These are the winter sheets. These are the 2 gray comforters that I'm not ready to give up yet. I just like having spares. And then Savvy's backup and my backup. And we even have this shelf to spare and all this room down here now. This is a space I almost forgot about. So it's here in our pool bath. For some reason, I came in here the other day to grab, well, we were swimming, that's why, and I found this. And I'm like, what is going on? There's 3 of us. Even if Savvy has friends, we don't need this. So this is a tough angle, so I'm just going to declutter real fast and I'll show you an after, but this is the before, sadly. So here is the aftermath. I was able to get rid of a ton. And now, look at that, so much better. I will say I like having the flag ones for the summertime. Even if I'm just like hosting and we're not swimming, I feel like it looks pretty outside. And then we use them for all like our fireworks shows and stuff when you're going to like sit on grass. And then I just kept 2 sets for both of us. So like we could each grab one there and swim, each grab one there, or if she has friends. I feel like that's plenty. Like, I think that's gonna be enough. Next up on the list is really going through my earrings. My bracelet, there's not a lot of because it just sets. My earrings, I'm not wearing all these. So I wanna go through that. I'll look at my necklaces, but I'm sure I'm gonna keep most of those. It's mainly earrings. And then I need to clean is what I need to do. I need to go through all of this. And then lastly, all of that.
Fixing up the mess left from all my exes, and it never felt so good. It never felt so good. I never felt like my paradise could come true till I found you. It never felt so good.
Much better. And I tried to put like the pair together. Even here it's like in a bowl, but it had gotten so scattered. I tried to put like pairs together. I didn't touch that, but here is all the jewelry I'm gonna get rid of. Much better. I think I always say that after I get done doing stuff, but it is, yeah, I use most of this. This is the only one over here that has like a ton of mascaras, but I like to keep them just in case I don't want to put lashes on one day. Savannah uses it. She'll stand here a lot and use my makeup. So there's a lot of stuff in here that I use, she uses, and so I just like to keep it all in here, but it definitely got a good clean out. I'm gonna real quickly go through this cabinet. I don't think I'm gonna have a ton to declutter, but I've stopped buying up, so I just need to kind of fix it and make sure there's no empty bottles or anything I'm not using, but this one shouldn't take long. Organizing and trashing in here than like decluttering, but I was able to get rid of some stuff that was empty. I didn't realize I need to get ordered. I took some stuff out of packaging, that helps. There's a lot of product here, but I do have a little bit of overflow back there. These have really cleared out. These used to be really full and I'm down to that, and there's probably a lot that are about to get empty there as well. And then a lot of this is just traveling stuff, and then self-tanner. So this little cabinet's never perfect, but it gets by, and stuff like this just isn't pretty. So it kind of is what it is. I'm definitely wearing down quickly. I'm gonna go through these cabinets real fast because I want to say I marked it off my list. I don't know if I'm gonna have it in me to go through the kitchen or not. Hopefully I can, but let's see what we can find in this space. Don't need to buy any cleaners for a while. I feel like I'm pretty much stocked up there. I just realized I never did my drawers, so I'm gonna work on that. I'm not gonna do the kitchen. I don't think there's a ton to get rid of in there. If I do, it'll be during like a deep cleaning video. But I do want to go through this left side. The right side's Chase, so I'm just gonna go through my side. Okay, and the last thing I want to end with is just a little tip. So when I was filming this, I kind of popped up some sneak peeks over on Instagram, and someone said it's really good until you get to the end and you don't know what to do with everything and it's just stuck in your house. So definitely have a plan and have a purpose, know what you're going to do with it. So it may just be scheduling like a donation pickup if you live in a city where they offer that. It also makes you get it done faster because you know someone's coming to get items. You can also know of different shelters. There's women's shelters if you're going to have like work clothes and stuff like that. I know even like dog shelters take towels and blankets, so kind of know where you want your stuff to go. Maybe it's family and friends. Like I know my nieces love getting my clothes, so I pack up a bag and I put it on their porch. Half the time I don't even tell them until it's on their porch and I'm like, hey, you have a delivery, and I just take it straight there. So just know what you're gonna do with it before you start, and then it makes it so much easier. Like now I know every time I get rid of clothes who it goes to, and then maybe if it's home decor or whatever it is, just kind of have a plan, and it's gonna make life so much easier. Now if you're gonna do the donation drop off, do it immediately. Load up your car, don't let it sit there for a week, but just reward yourself. Be like, I decluttered, I dropped it off, and now I'm gonna go get a special drink. Maybe it's a coffee, maybe it's a snack. Definitely just do something that encourages you to like get it gone. Final little recap. There's my top drawer. That's my pajama drawer. More of my workout drawer. This is stuff I'm gonna get rid of. These I'm gonna put in my ottoman and see if I miss them, because I did go through these shorts a little bit better, and I think these are the only ones that I'm really like putting on. So like I said, I'm gonna pull those back and just see if I even notice them gone, but I'll add this to all my clothing pieces that I'm giving. Okay guys, that is a wrap. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it got you motivated. Get up, declutter, even if it's a junk drawer, even if it's a closet, a coat closet, a linen closet, just start somewhere, and I'm telling you, you're gonna feel so much better. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.